Picture this. It's 1519 AD, and a city floats in the middle of a lake. Tenochtitlan, heart of the Aztec Empire, a sprawl of pyramids, canals, and markets so wild it makes Venice look like a puddle. Then, sails prick the horizon, Spanish boots hit the shore, led by Hernan Cortez, and the air gets thick with blood and gold. This is Audio Alexandria, where history whispers back. And today, we're diving into Tenochtitlan, the empire that drowned in blood. How'd this marvel rise from a swamp, and what brought it crashing down? And why is it still haunting us? Buckle up, this is a tale of beauty, guts, and betrayal. Let's rewind. Around 1325 AD, a scrappy tribe called the Mexica, later the Aztecs, wandered into the Valley of Mexico. Legend says their god Huitzilopochtli points them to a swampy lake, filled where an eagle eats a snake on a cactus. No, that's not what he sounded like. Please use your imagination. They spot the eagle chowing on the snake. Bam! Tenochtitlan starts as mud huts on stilts. By 1400 AD, it's a powerhouse. They dredge canals, stock chinampas, or floating farms, and bully neighbors, the Texcoco and Tlacopan, into an alliance. By 1519 AD, it's a stunner. 200,000 people, bigger than London. Temples tower, sacrifices stain the steps with human blood, and markets hum with cacao and feathers. The Aztecs rule through war and tribute, gold, jade, prisoners. But that swagger's got enemies eyeing them, and Spain's about to knock on their door. Here's the peak and the plunge. Tenochtitlan in 1519 AD is a jaw-dropper. Spanish soldier Bernal Diaz writes like it's a dream. Causeways stretch across Lake Texcoco. Aqueducts pump fresh water. The Templo Mayor looms with twin shrines. The Aztecs run an empire of 5 million, fueled by tribute and a calendar so sharp it tracks the stars. Then, Cortez lands. With 500 men and smallpox, he flips some pissed-off locals like the Tlaxcalans to fight with him and sieges Tenochtitlan in 1521 AD. Picture this. Cannons shred causeways. Aztec warriors paddle canoes in a last stand. Bodies clog the water. Tenochtitlan falls, razed, eventually rebuilt as Mexico City. Its legacy? A lost world that birthed a new one. Spanish gold lust kicks off colonization, and Aztec roots still pulse in Mexico's veins. Let's get raw. The Aztecs were dazzling, but dark. Human sacrifice was kinda their jam. Thousands cut open on altars for Huitzilopochtli. War captives, kids, all to keep the sun rising. Was it faith or fear? Spanish scribes called it savage. Some say it glued their empire together. Flip it. Cortez and crew weren't saints. They burned, looted, and unleashed smallpox. Was that conquest or genocide? The fall's messy too. Moctezuma II, the Aztec emperor, hesitates, invites Cortez in, gets stabbed to death by his own people or the Spanish, depending on who's telling the tale. Did he choke, or was he outgunned? And those Tlaxcalans, they hated Aztec rule. Fair to join the invaders? No clean heroes here, just bloody hands. Why is this hit in 2025? Tenochtitlan is what happens when worlds collide. Tech, greed, and germs can topple giants. Think global trade now. Ports and cities still rule, but one virus or power play can shake them. Mexico City sits on the same lake bed, sinking slow. Nature doesn't forget. And those cultural scars? Indigenous roots versus colonial ghosts still wrestle today. Picture Moctezuma, crown heavy, gazing across time. He whispers back, "Gold blinds, but it's the unseen that kills. Guard what's yours, or it's theirs." Ponder that. Are we prepared for the next clash? Cultural, viral, whatever? We're just blinded by our own shine. History's got a pulse, and Tenochtitlan's still thumping. That's Tenochtitlan, a floating empire that shined like gold, then drowned in its own blood. This is Audio Alexandria, where history whispers back, and we're charging on. Next up, the Silk Road, a web of trade and secrets that tied the world together until it frayed. What wove it? What tore it? Hit that subscribe, drop a comment and like. Who's the real villain in Tenochtitlan's fall? Catch you in the dust.